Imagine walking into your own home 30 years from now and finding a total stranger sleeping in your bed. That is essentially what you are doing every time you ignore the psychological reality of your retirement. In the USA, we've been sold a gilded dream that's skirtling into a nationwide nightmare. You've done everything right, worked the long weeks, paid the taxes, maybe even checked the 401k boxes. Yet you still feel that gnawing midnight dread that it is simply not enough. Why? Because the retirement dream is a psychological construct designed to fail in the face of modern American biology. You aren't just fighting inflation. You're fighting a brain wired for a world that no longer exists. But here is the twist that changes everything. Your brain doesn't actually believe you will ever grow old. This is the stranger in the mirror phenomenon. Neurologically, when you think about your future self, your brain's medial prefrontal cortex shuts down, treating that older you as a complete stranger. It's why buying that $70,000 SUV today feels like a necessity, while saving for 2055 feels like giving money away to a person you don't even know. We are living in a present bias echo chamber. In a 2026 study of American households, over 60% of middle-class families admitted they felt more emotional connection to their current lifestyle than their future survival. Does this hit home for you? If you've ever felt that disconnect between your current spending and your future fears, smash that like button right now. It's the first step to acknowledging the trap. But what happens when the stranger in the mirror finally shows up and finds the cupboards bare? The delusion deepens through social proof and the comparison virus. In the USA, our retirement accounts aren't just financial tools. They're often the silent victims of our need to belong. We see our neighbors upgrading their kitchens or taking European vacations, and our primitive brain screams that we are falling behind the tribe. We spend the very capital that should be our freedom on the cost of admission to a social class we can't actually afford. I've watched brilliant professionals spiral into lifestyle creep, effectively trading their 70s for a slightly nicer 40 seconds. It's a tragic trade-off that feels invisible until it's too late. If you need more insights into how to stop this social mimicry from draining your future, subscribe now and join the thousands who are learning to prioritize freedom over jewelry. We are trapped on the hedonic treadmill, a psychological state where each new purchase provides a shorter burst of joy, requiring even more spending to maintain the same level of happiness. This is why more money rarely fixes a retirement problem, only a mindset shift does. In the American context, we are conditioned to believe that retirement is a finish line where we finally stop being productive. This leisure fallacy creates an immense psychological vacuum. People don't just run out of money, they run out of purpose. We've been lied to about what a good life looks like, and that lie is expensive. What if everything you've been told about relaxing at 65 is actually the quickest way to mental and financial decay? The reality is that the American middle class is facing a silver tsunami of regret. We have been trained to be world-class consumers and third-rate ancestors. We focus on the yield of our portfolios but ignore the yield of our habits. True retirement security isn't a magic number, it is the psychological resilience to decouple your identity from your consumption. It's about realizing that the stranger 30 years from now is actually you, and they are counting on your empathy today. It's a gut punch, I know, but realizing you are being manipulated by your own biases is the only way to reclaim the narrative of your life. You have the power to stop the delusion today. It starts with a radical, uncomfortable honesty about why you want what you want. Is it for your future, or is it for the Joneses who don't even care about you? The elite don't have a secret investment. They have a secret psychology. They've learned to love the freedom of no more than the clutter of yes. You can do the same. This isn't just about spreadsheets. It's about a mental revolution against a system that profits from your future poverty. The stranger in your mirror is waiting for a gesture of kindness. Subscribe for more mind-bending truths on American money psychology like this video if it sparked a genuine aha moment about your own habits. And comment your story below. What is one purchase you regret that cost you a piece of your future? Let's build a community that outsmarts these traps and secures a real American dream together. Watch our next video on the psychology of consumer manipulation to see exactly how they get you to spend.